My name's Chris and I like listening to music. I'm going to listen to D.silvestre D.silvestre. If there is a more forward-thinking music in the world than Brazilian funk, I haven't found it. If there's a more loopy sort of music than Brazilian funk, I haven't found it. You know, something so noisy and intrusive shouldn't be this enjoyable, but it really is. I gave it an 8 on first listen. I think it's a slightly better than that. Let's see what the last listen brings. Track 1, 157 X Terremoto. You know, how do you describe this if you haven't heard it before? To many, it's going to be unlistenable. First time I heard it, I thought it might be, but it isn't. It honestly grows on you. Give it more listens. It's not really funk. It's called Brazilian funk or Funk.br. It's more hip-hop, I guess, but it's genuinely a new form of music, and the rest of the world will catch up at some point, I'm sure. It's just tremendous. Great start, 9 out of 10. Track 2, Beat Matematico. I still remember the first time I heard Brazilian funk. It was DJ K album, and that's still my most viewed video. I think the shock on my face is what's made nearly 4,000 people look at it. You know, what the blazes is going on was my initial reaction, and it could well be all. And that still stands. I still listen to it after really diving quite deep into it. This was a recommendation from a viewer, thank you. Just the balls to make something so off-centre and so musical is amazing. It's track 2, 9 out of 10. Track 3, not going to try and pronounce it. You know, you think after the first 2 it couldn't get any noisier than that, could it? Yup, it can, and it does. But actually, it's sort of, this is the pop end of the genre, believe it or not. Artists like DJ Anderson de Parisio have a darker feel, and that was one of my albums of last year, Quarry D or whatever it was called. It feels darker than this does. This is sort of a party album, you know, not a kid's party for sure, but, you know, it's still a bit scary, but just amazing music, 9 out of 10. Track 4, Criado. It's only 24 minutes long, this album, but it feels shorter. It just whizzes by like it's 10 minutes. Takes ear-grabbing to a whole new level. Love the stop-starting of it. A lot of the music is what's happening in between the notes, not what's happening, you know. Do all tracks sound the same? Yeah, they do a little bit, but when it's this sound, I wouldn't have it any other way. This, for whatever reason, I like a little bit more than the other tracks, and this is my standout track. I don't know what's different about it. I can't say why, but it is tremendous. 10 out of 10. Track 5, Turco Avancado. I think it's about Lego. He says Lego a lot. More of the same wonderfulness. Even a bit of a sustained beat that goes on for more than 15 seconds before it does something different. I presume this will be the pop hit then. You know, one day I hope the charts is filled with this. I would love to hear the top 40 countdown in any country, Brazil, and just hear that noise there. 9 out of 10, tremendous.